When did you first have the idea to perform Human Pyramids?
Oh, to perform it, I actually never had the idea to perform it really when I wrote it. It was kind of like an audacious recording project. So the idea was to make an album without caring about performing it. That was the whole idea. But the first idea to perform it, I think, was Carefully Planned. Matt from Carefully Planned Festival heard the album, and then he said, would you come to Manchester and play it? And then as soon as he said it, that was the first time I got the idea to do it. So it wasn't, I never thought about it, it was basically someone else's idea to do it.
How long did the album take you to write? Because you wrote it all single-handedly.
Yeah, it took like quite a short amount of time to write, but it took a very long amount of time to record. It was, all in all, it probably took about 3 years. But it was probably written quite quickly. It was probably written in about 6 months. But the process of getting the strings and the brass and the drums and the vocals and all the mad instruments took the longest amount of time, because I had to travel to Scotland to do horns. I had to travel to I did horns and violins in Glasgow, and then everything else in London. But there was a lot of travelling backwards and forwards.
I've noticed that Stacey and John from Axes are in the band. How did you go about getting everybody else?
Yeah, it was quite mad. Basically, as soon as we got booked for our first gig, I asked everyone who played on the record if they would like to do it. Some of them could, some of them couldn't. And then it was just a case of asking friends of friends of friends of friends to see if they knew people that could do it. We've played maybe 6 or 7 gigs. In those 6 or 7 gigs, there's probably been around about 300 different people involved in those concerts. So there's never been one gig which is with the same people. It's kind of always different people. So yeah, it's quite mad. Quite different every time.
You picked the song Gospel to play for us today.
Yeah.
Why did you pick that one individually, like in particular?
I basically don't get the chance to do the choir thing very often, so when it works out and it looks like we had enough people, I just thought it would just look nice and sound good and be a treat, really.